Imagine being a young immigrant with almost nothing. No powerful connections, no safety net. Just a vision and an obsession with the future. This is the story of how Elon Musk built his wealth. Not overnight, but through risk, failure, and relentless determination. Let's go back to the beginning. Elon Musk was born in South Africa. As a kid, he wasn't popular. In fact, he was bullied a lot. But he had one thing that separated him from everyone else: curiosity. At just 12 years old, he taught himself how to code and created a video game called Blaster. He sold it for about $500. That might not sound like much, but it was his first proof that he could turn ideas into money. Fast forward to age 17, Elon moves to North America. He first went to Canada, then later transferred to the United States. He studied physics and economics, but here's the twist: he didn't stay long in school. He dropped out of a PhD program at Stanford after just 2 days. Why? Because he realized something important. The internet boom was happening, and he didn't want to watch it. He wanted to be part of it. So he started his first company. It was called Zip2. Zip2 was basically an online city guide. Think of it as an early version of Google Maps mixed with Yelp. But building it wasn't easy. Elon and his brother had almost no money. They slept in their office, showered at a local gym, worked nonstop. After years of grinding, they sold Zip2 for about $300 million in 1999. Elon walked away with around $22 million. Now here's where most people would relax. Not Elon. Instead of spending the money on luxury, he reinvested almost everything into his next idea. He co-founded a company called X.com, an online payment platform. At the time, people didn't trust the internet with their money. It sounded crazy, but Elon saw the future. X.com later became what we now know as PayPal. After some internal conflicts, Elon was actually pushed out as CEO. Yes, kicked out of his own company. But despite that setback, when PayPal was sold to eBay in 2002, Elon made about $180 million. Now he was officially rich. But again, he didn't stop. This is where things get risky. Instead of protecting his wealth, Elon did something almost insane. He invested nearly all his money into 3 companies: Tesla, SpaceX, and SolarCity. At one point, he was nearly broke. He had to borrow money just to pay rent. Let that sink in. A man who made hundreds of millions was almost bankrupt. Why? Because he believed in long-term impact more than short-term comfort. SpaceX was trying to build rockets, and it failed. Again and again. 3 rocket launches. 3 failures. Most companies would quit. But Elon used his last remaining money for one final attempt. If it failed, SpaceX would be over. That 4th launch, it succeeded. And that success changed everything. NASA gave SpaceX a massive contract worth billions. At the same time, Tesla was struggling too. The company was close to collapse during the 2008 financial crisis. Elon had to make a brutal decision: split his last money between Tesla and SpaceX just to keep both alive. It worked. Tesla survived, and eventually became one of the most valuable car companies in the world. Now here's the truth most people don't talk about. Elon Musk didn't just get rich because of one lucky idea. He built wealth through 1. Taking massive risks. 2. Reinvesting instead of spending. 3. Working harder than almost anyone. 4. Thinking long-term when others think short-term. 5. Refusing to quit, even when failure looked certain. Today, Elon Musk is worth billions. But his journey wasn't smooth. It was filled with doubt, criticism, and near collapse. So what can you learn from this? Success isn't about comfort. It's about vision, risk, and persistence. Most people stop when things get hard. But the ones who win, they keep going, even when everything is against them. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember this: you might be just one step away from your breakthrough. Keep pushing, keep building, and most importantly, believe in your vision. Because that's how empires are made.